Yeah. Let me take you in the mind of the mighty Mr. White, so I can try to describe the wild thoughts in my mind at night. The soldiers dying tonight for a freedom, but they come home to their families and can barely afford to feed them. I guess I just don't understand the reason Kanye can rock $80,000 sneakers, but a man who lost his limbs to war in Iraq has nothing left but the clothes on his back, just so he can collect his stacks. And how is that? A man who's swinging a bat makes $1 million more a year, homie, those are the facts. And yet, providers of the country struggle check to check, work 3 jobs a week, bust they necks just to make it to the next. Give it a rest, things will never change, it's what they say. I tell them never quit, the sun's behind, clouds are gray. Hey, I know it sucks the way things are today, just keep pushing forward, cause tomorrow everything could change. Change, 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 change. Someone please, we need change.
So what's your name?
DJ White.
And how long you been making music for?
For only about 8 or 12 months now. Not very long.
And what got you into music?
When I was 12, I just contradicted myself because I said it's only been a few months. When I was 12, I lost blood flow to my hip and had to undergo surgery. I was off my feet for a couple years. So being a 12-year-old off your feet, you gotta find something to do. So I picked up a guitar and I fell in love with music after that.
You said you picked up a guitar first. How did you make the transition from guitar to rap? And was there anything in between?
No, there was nothing in between really. I bought a mic actually to record myself playing the guitar. And one day I was messing around singing, thinking I didn't have any kind of a voice. And then I got this program where you could mix in a bunch of different songs and that kind of stuff. So I put in an instrumental cover of Asher Roth's I Love College. Thought, I could do this. Kind of took off from there.
How many artists have you collaborated with so far?
Just a couple. Danimal Lecter obviously was one of the bigger ones. iMac. And that's about it really. I haven't, like I said, I've only been doing it seriously for like 8 months. So I haven't had a chance to work with too many people. Because I'm just now getting quality music.
What are you trying to do with music?
I'm trying to change the world.
One song at a time?
One song at a time.
And now tell us a little bit about this contest that you're in.
It's for Coast Mixtapes. This song, if it gets enough votes, will go to the judges, and hopefully enough people like it to the point where it gets on this Coast Mixtape. And what that is it's a mixtape full of a bunch of talented artists, and it goes out to millions of people. There's labels who listen to mixtapes, DJs, all kinds of people. So it would be a big thing for us to get on that mixtape.
You mentioned going out to hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
What's the track about?
It's about a change, making a change. The world is not what it used to be. And it's a shame, so we're going to try and change that. One listener at a time.
Absolutely. What's going on, man?
Not too much.
What's your name?
My name is Immaculate.
And what do you have to do with this project?
I am featured on DJ White's track, Change. I have the second verse, and it's going to be an outstanding project.
What's the project about?
Like I mentioned, it's a song called Change, and the concept of the song is that the world needs change, that the way that we're adapting to this hip-hop genre and the way that our generation is telling our story is getting watered down, and it's getting tainted, and it's commercialized. So the song is a plea for change, for people to understand that there are deeper and realer concepts out there than just what you hear on the radio.
Now, what are your hopes for this track?
My hopes are that this track takes the #1 spot in this contest right now. DJ White entered this track in a contest. Coast Mixtapes is sponsoring the contest. It's hosted by Erick Sermon, and basically my hopes are that this track takes the #1 spot, gets featured as the #1 spot on this mixtape, which will be heard by hundreds of thousands of people, and that people listen to the message and understand, you know, that what they call that indie hip-hop genre, or that not so mainstream hip-hop genre, is actually not so far away from becoming widely accepted.
So how did you and DJ come together?
I had heard from DJ White on my Facebook page. He had mentioned to me that he was doing a new track called Change, and he was looking for a feature from a CT artist. Me being a CT artist, I figured that would be the perfect combination, and I really think that he hit up the perfect person, because when he told me, what he had in mind for the track and how he wanted it to be about change and about deeper, realer hip-hop, I said, that's exactly what I've been making. That's exactly the same concept that I've been trying to push this whole time. So I figured, it was just a deadly combination right there. It was bound to be a hit.
Now, what do you think the relationship between you and DJ is going to be like from this point on, as far as music goes?
I see me and DJ White doing a lot more tracks together. So far, this track put out probably took, one session. I would say we sat down, he sent me the beat, I wrote the verse, and then we sat down, we mixed it right then. It was no big deal. I had never met him before this, and it just seemed to work seamlessly, and now here we are doing the promo video for it, and it seems like there's a lot of people that I've worked with throughout my career in music that just haven't been about it, and it's nice to finally see somebody who is.
All right. I'm gonna bite my finger with this one. Ow, you fuck!
Give my finger.
What's the problem? I hate drugs.
Alright, hopes and dreams still intact.
Now you got a zip line, that power line there. You got a belt? You're gonna get a rust sliver in your ass.
See that skills?
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man. It's your view on ducks. For the record, don't ever put your hand out for a duck. They'll just bite it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're holding, they don't want food, they want your hand. Seriously.
They're just evil spirited creatures.
It'd be like that.
Someone, please. We need change. A little bit of change is what we need. People starving in the streets. Can we reach world peace? Please, no more pregnant teens. Need to freeze the greed. I'ma change the world, even if it's the death of me. Change.